Hi, my name is Nei Jofor. I'm a medical doctor, a content creator, and an entrepreneur. And today's video is a little special. You know why? Because I'll be turning 27 tomorrow, and I said, why not I make a video telling you guys 26 lessons I learned being 26. Some of them are funny, some are deep, and some are me just being real. So here's what I'm going to tell you. Get comfortable, grab a drink, and let's chat. So I'm going to start with lesson number 1, which is the most important lesson for me, which is that faith keeps you grounded. You know, in the past 1 year, I've made significant progress in my spiritual life, and I will attribute that to my home church. So my church is one that is big on community. Everybody tries to reach out to you. We hold prayer nights, prayer days, and you just have this sense of belonging. And we also give testimonies where everybody comes and says the good things that God has done for them. So what testimony does is that it gives you faith, it gives you hope that, oh, somebody has gone through what I am going through currently, and the person is here testifying that it got better. So it means that whatever storms that life will throw at you, there is faith is that anchor that will let you know that better days are coming. So moving on to lesson number 2. Peace is very expensive. Protect it. Take it from me. I used to be a very confrontational person. I used to be all up. Okay, you did this. Oh yeah, let's get down. Let's go aura for aura. But since I learned that it's important to protect your peace, regardless of what the other person does, I have just learned to let a lot of things slide. So that leads me to lesson number 3. It's okay to outgrow people, places, and even versions of yourself. So I'm going to tell you guys a little story. So I moved to the current city that I am in 2 years ago. And that move was not easy for me because my parents were, skeptical that, oh, I'm going to a very big city and I won't have time to meet up with my family members that are living here. And I didn't even have much friends. But I knew that at that point, I needed to move. Where I wanted to, get to, that city was not going to help me. So I had to tell myself that no matter how difficult it is, I have to move. And I can tell you, in the past 2 years, I've seen myself grow significantly. And I know that if I stayed back, I wouldn't have been able to achieve that growth. So this is my, advice to you. If you know that a person, a place, or even a version of yourself is not serving you, my dear, stand up and do what you got to do. Because there are better versions of yourself out there. Lesson number 4, friendships need intentional effort. So yeah, I get that adult life can be very busy. But you see those people that you call your friends, not acquaintances, not friends of friends. Those people that the Bible is talking about, that a friend that sticks closer than a brother. Yes, you need to be intentional in those friendships. Nobody is saying you should call every day. Nobody is saying that you should message every day. But once in a while, you should be like, oh, hi, I thought about you and I'm reaching out to you. I hope everything is fine. Have that deep conversation, share your happy moments, share your sad moments, and that person will be happy that you reached out to them. So don't think about it too much. Don't think that you have to have a specific time, but just make sure that once in a while you reach out to your friends. So the next lesson is that this lesson is very important. Not everyone deserves access to you. Boundaries are a form of love. I have a policy. You cannot, if you're not my dad or my sister or my loved one, you can't call me after 8 p.m. unless it's an emergency. Even the emergency, I don't even know, unless it's an emergency that I have control over. If it's a medical emergency, I'm not even going to be of help to you, especially if I'm not in the hospital. So learn how to set boundaries for yourself. It can either be physical boundaries, it can be communication boundaries, whatever it is. Just learn how to tell people that this is my line and you cannot cross it. And trust me, everybody will adjust. The people that you think that you lose because you set boundaries, just know that those people are not they're not your they're not for you, because the people that are for you will understand your boundaries, will understand why you set those boundaries in the first place, and will not even want to cross it. So now we are heading to the next lesson. Silence can be golden. You don't need to explain yourself to everyone. Learn how to move in silence. Resist the urge to shalaye too much. I'm telling you, the only person you should shalaye to is yourself. Just ask yourself 2 questions. Am I doing the right thing? And what I'm doing, is it going to cause harm to my neighbor? Once you have answered these questions, you don't need to explain anything. Just do what you want to do and allow the results of that thing that you've done to make the noise for you. I'm telling you, because most times you realize that the things that you even go about explaining, oh, I want to do this, or I did this because of, you will end up not even doing them. It will now just be that you just use your mouth to, speak something that you never even walked towards. Just resist the urge, my dear. Stop. To everybody, it's not worth it. So the next important lesson is your health is wealth. Take it from me. I have seen a lot of illnesses that could have been, prevented if only people made healthier choices. If only people, decided to take their health seriously while they were young. Even as you're even advancing in age, it's not late for you. You could start taking walks, you could start jogging, just start light. Nobody is saying that you should go to the gym with all the gra, because when you go to the gym with that gra, the chances that you will not even end up sticking to it is high. But when you build momentum towards, exercising, you'll now be able to do greater things. You swap that soda that you're always drinking for water. I used to be a soda addict. I can drink 5 bottles of Coke in a day and I won't even finish half a glass of water. I'm telling you the honest truth. But the moment that I started choosing water over soda, I don't even like drink soda anymore these days. Either I take water or I take, juice. The moment I started making these decisions, my skin became clearer. Oh my God. Like, I used to have bad skin before, especially my face. But the moment I started swapping that soda for water, I saw the difference. It was just clear as day. So my dear, next time you want to skip your water, just remember that your skin is looking at you in 3D. So just make healthier choices, both in your diet, your exercise, and the way you just live your life generally. The next important lesson is that rest is productive. No go they do pass yourself. See, I know that sometimes we'll have deadlines and we'll feel like, oh, if I don't do this thing now, something is going to happen. I see, even if that thing happens, just look at it this way. If anything happens to you, they're going to find someone else to meet that deadline, or that deadline will not even be met, and they'll still like adjust to work towards that deadline. So if you feel like you resting is being unproductive, that's not true. Rest in itself is very productive, because by the time you rest, you even see that you focus on that task with a clearer mind and you'll be more efficient in whatever it is that you want to do. So when you know that in your heart of hearts you are extremely tired, please just find one corner and rest your head and come back, and you will definitely see that that rest you took was needed. So the next lesson is that comparison is a thief. I don't know who taught us how to monitor other people's achievements and then set a deadline for ourselves with their achievements. I don't know if we forget that all fingers are not equal. Like, they're not equal. That person's achievement that you're looking at, you don't know whether it took that person 10 years to get to that place that person is. But you that just started that same thing 2 days ago, you're already beating yourself up that person A is doing this and I'm still like at this level. Don't do that. Like, that's the fastest way to steal your joy. And you even realize that when you now start comparing, you might not even be able to reach your peak. Like, that place that person A has reached, you might not even be able to reach there, because you get so discouraged and you stop along the line, which is not good for anybody. So my dear, know that you are the only person that is in charge of your own deadline. Set a timeline for yourself and try to hit that deadline for yourself, and not because another person has achieved something. So the next lesson is you should learn how to celebrate your little wins, which kind of like matches up to what I just said. So let's say, for example, you have a target of saving 100,000 and you've saved 10,000. We tend to we tend to trivialize the fact that we have saved 10,000. Like, we were coming from zero. Did you forget that you were coming from zero? You were coming from zero and you got to 10,000. So what's not to say that you will not reach 100,000? So why don't you celebrate where you are and keep in mind that little drops of water make an ocean? Yes. Now, leading to our next lesson, family matters. I come from a family that, whether you like it or not, they are going to include you. Like, we are one big family. You cannot choose to exclude yourself. They will drag you. They will check up on you. They will call you. Yes, I know that sometimes I think it's overbearing, but at the same time, I'm like, even if nobody remembers me, my family, you see, they will remember. I speak to my dad like almost every day, or max 2 days, like in the space of every 2 days, I am my dad. Like, even if the conversation is just for 1 minute, I'll shall hear his voice, we'll shall hear my voice, and everybody will be fine. If my uncles come, they'll be like, you'll not call somebody, but we'll call you. Hope you are fine, no? How are you doing? Like, even if they don't give you anything, but the fact that they are checking up on you, to me, that's a big deal. So whatever time you have with your family members, learn to appreciate it. Try to reach out to them, know how they're doing. And see, let's not try to play down on the importance of family. Family is like it was the first community you knew before you start having friends, before you start having people that you go to the gym with. So they should be the ones that, you are even like this with. Just take my advice. I know what I'm saying. Take it from me. So the next lesson is that gratitude changes your perspective. I learned the art of journaling 2 years ago because my friend Bella Books started a journal line, and since I bought my first journal, I have not gone back. What journaling does for you is that it brings the things that you once hoped for into perspective. What am I saying? Last year, I didn't have any Instagram following. I didn't even know I would have a YouTube. But when I wanted to start, I wrote down what I expected. I wrote down that I wanted a community. Even though I'm not where I want to be yet, I am grateful for every single follow. Like, every single follow, every single like, every single comment. So when I went back to my journal some days ago, I realized that some of the things that I was hoping for, they've already come to pass. And I didn't even know. Like, I just swept it under the rug. But as I was just going to my journal, I was like, wow, so this has happened. Oh my God, God, I thank you. Assuming I didn't write those things down, I would have lost sight of my blessings. So if you can, I'll attach the link to her website in my caption. So you can just go and shop a journal and learn how to journal. It will help you, honestly. Next lesson is that laughter is medicine. Do you believe that any day that I am too stressed, any day that people have upset me, my form of self-care is going on YouTube and searching out skits. You see Gilmore's skits. I don't play with his skits, so like every video, any new upload he has, I'm there because I find it as a way of distressing. We seem to like, take life too seriously and forget to laugh. I forget to like take time out to actually distress. Everybody has their coping mechanism, so I'm not trying to like force mine on you, but I'm just trying to tell you that laughter is the best medicine. If you incorporate it into your self-care routine, I'm telling you, you're going to see a difference in your disposition to life. The next lesson is you attract what you believe you deserve. You see this lesson? I believe it's like mad. Like the universe has no option than to bend to your will. Whatever you think you deserve in this life, that's what the universe is going to give you. If you are the type that, Sarah, whatever will be. My dear, whatever will really be in your life. So it's high time that you decide to take charge of your life. Speak positive words into your life. Speak life-changing words into your life. And I'm telling you, you're going to like see blessings chase after themselves, like one after the other, quick on the heel of each other. It's just going to change. Like you're going to see a shift in your life. I'm not even see. I know you are going to say like I'm being too spiritual. I'm sorry. I'm a faith-filled girl. I'm telling you. So everything I'm like, most of the tips I'm dropping here are going to be like related to my faith. So yeah, like I said, just learn the art of saying words of affirmation to yourself, saying positive things to yourself, and you'll see the dramatic change in your life. The next lesson is travel if you can. I'm not saying you should wait till you have money to go to Zanzibar. If you have money to go to Zanzibar, by all means do. But the travel I mean is you can even travel to your neighboring state. It's a new place. You would meet new people. You would see cultures that you've not been exposed to. You have the ability to taste new foods. And you would see that what this does is that it will broaden your mind. Like you're going to be exposed to things that you did not know. You're going to see things that other people are capable of. And it's going to like, change your own mindset too and make you try to like push yourself to be the best version of yourself. Now the next lesson is protect your digital space. Now you use your hand by phone. You are still the one that bought data for yourself. You're still the one that created the social media account for yourself, and you are allowing other people occupy your algorithm and make you sad. You're not serious. Can you see that you're not serious? There are 3 important buttons: mute, unfollow, block. You see, unfollow and block. These two to me, sometimes they go hand in hand, because for me to unfollow you means that I don't even want to I don't want you to pop up in my algorithm or pop up in my feed, pop up on my feed, sorry, by mistake. So I will block you so that Instagram will not even make the mistake of suggesting you to me. You should learn how to protect your digital space. Now, this doesn't only go for your social media account. I do not watch the local news or the international news unless like I'm scrolling through the internet and I see some things. But for me to sit down watching the news, I don't do that because I like my peace a lot. I cannot control what is happening. So why would I now even want to like make myself angry by going to watch what I cannot control? Now, moving on to the next lesson. Forgiveness frees you more than the other person. Just learn how to forgive, because I've grown. I used to resent people a lot, and that came from having an unforgiving spirit. And I can tell you, my life when I had an unforgiving spirit and my life now that if you offend me, I will just leave you to God and move on. It's different. Like, it is really different. I don't even like know how to go deeper into this, but just know that if you don't forgive somebody, you are giving that person free rent in your mind and in your headspace. And it's not like, it's very baseless. Like, why? Like, you are making that person important now. So just learn how to forgive and forget. I know some of us will say that forgiveness is divine. We are not divine, but shall just learn how to forgive, even if you are not divine. It's going to it's going to help you. It's just going to help you all round. You're just going to see the difference in your life. Now, the next lesson is that self-love isn't just spa days. It's discipline, honesty, and growth. So I know we all tend to like equate self-love to when we go to the spa, when we do facials, when we do manicure, when we do pedicure. But the true self-love is when you decide that you are going to discipline yourself so that you'll be able to attain a certain level of growth for yourself. Is when you are honest to yourself. Is when you're able to tell yourself that, look, this thing you did not do it right though. You have to go back and re-strategize and come back. It's also being honest that when you offend somebody, you need to realize that, oh, I offended this person. I don't need to wait for this person to come and tell me that they feel offended by my actions. You go ahead, tell the person that, oh, look, I know I messed up and I'm sorry. And life goes on. The next lesson is that kindness costs nothing but pays back in unexpected ways. I feel like if I start talking about the principle of being kind, this video is going to be long and I wouldn't want that. But just know that kindness is like, especially when you do it without expecting anything in return, it's like sowing a seed in a place that you don't even know if the seed is going to germinate. I don't know if that makes sense. But I don't just know how to put it out there. But just know that when you are kind, the universe takes note of your kindness. And that your kindness might just be something as little as helping somebody carry, like you're seeing someone struggle with bags and you just help the person carry their bags. You'll be surprised that that little act would compound to something greater. Like when you will need 1 million, somebody will just help you with 1 million. You will not know that it's that bag that you helped somebody to carry that is giving you the grace that you used to receive that 1 million naira as a gift. So please be kind to somebody today. It doesn't cost anything. Honestly, kindness doesn't have to be financial all the time. It can be in a help that you rendered. It can be in a kind word that you said to somebody. It can be in a shoulder that you offered somebody to lean on. Now, the next lesson is that social media is a highlight reel. Real life happens on screen. When you are looking at somebody's life on social media, the tendency to shout God when is up there. But if only God could open your eyes to see what that person is going through off camera, that God, when he said, you will just go and kneel down and say, God, I am sorry for being so ignorant. Because see, the thing with social media is that it's what people want you to see that you will see. You hope you know the times that they're crying in their bedroom, they are not showing you. The times that they're having disappointments, they are not showing you. But you now, you're using the happy moments that they post all the time to now think that your own life is the worst, without you even knowing that sometimes you're in a better position than that person that you are envying. So my dear, the best thing you can do for yourself is to learn how to separate social media from real life. Just learn how to keep, you can see people online enjoying, having their best life. Be happy for them, oh. Be happy for them and just scroll and pass and enjoy your own life in what? In peace. Now the next lesson is that it's okay to start over. You're not behind. You're just restarting wiser. Like, just tell yourself that, look, this thing is not working anymore. I remember when I wanted to start my business the first time, I failed. Like, I had a lot of bad orders. I had to tell myself that, look, I am losing money. Like, I'll end up using my own money self to make a new order so that the customer will feel happy. I had to go back and tell myself that, no, there's something I'm not doing right. I need to like have a retrospect. And when I stopped my business for a while and went back and took some classes, watched a lot of YouTube videos, found a more reliable tailor. And when I came back, my business, like, I wasn't even posting online, but referrals were doing the work for me. So don't think that you're behind, though. It's okay to take a pause, re-strategize, and come back. Honestly. Now, the next lesson is that the right people will clap for you even when it's not their turn. I know why I said this, because I've had friends that, well, they are no longer my friends. But they were my friends at that time. So I've had friends that no matter what I achieve, they like try to look for loopholes. I don't know who else has friends like this or has had friends like this. They like try to look for loopholes in my happiness. And I'm like, what happened? Like, what wrong thing did I do? Like, why can't you just be with me in the moments? Like, why can't we just be happy? So one thing you need to realize, that even if your friend is pursuing the same thing with you, if that person is your friend truly and you get that thing for the person, they're going to clap for you, because they know that there's something my pastor used to say, that one thing about testimonies or like your neighbor being blessed is that you should know that God is in your vicinity. Like, he has started with one person, so why won't he do your own? Like, no matter how long it's going to take, you are sure that the God that you serve is going to give you your blessing at the due time. So don't bother yourself with people that are not clapping for you. My dear, look out for those that are clapping for you and hold them dear to yourself. The next lesson is that you won't always feel ready. Do it scared. Let me use content creation as an example. When I started creating content, I was very scared. Like, my first video, I almost did not post it. As I call all my family, all my friends, and tell them that, look, this video, I'm not sure I want to post it. I'm not sure anybody's going to watch. People might be the only ones that will watch my video. But do you know that I posted that video, and from an Instagram account that I've never posted a reel before. My first reel got like 5,000 views, and currently my highest views on a reel stands at 90 something thousand. This is coming from somebody that was scared to even post her first video. My YouTube, I was scared that nobody was going to subscribe. Right now, I'm close to 200 subscribers. I've reached 1,000 views. And assuming I was scared, assuming I said I'm not doing it, I won't be here. Do you get? I wouldn't have gotten to this point. Now, this is going to lead me to another lesson, that opportunities come when preparations meet consistency. Just keep showing up. I know how many brands I've influenced for. I know how much I've made on this social media space. If I was not consistent, where would they see me? I'll just be hidden in obscurity. But because I decided to keep showing up, even on days that I did not feel like it, there are days that I don't want to create content too. There are days that I want to create content and everything will be working against me. Either there's no light or rain is falling, or my makeup will not just be makeuping. But I'll still tell myself that I am doing this because, number one, I really enjoy creating content. But secondly, the money too. I'm making good money off social media. So if you need any sign, this is your sign to just start whatever it is that you want to start. Even if you are scared, just do it. What's the worst that can happen? You fail. If you fail, you re-strategize and come back now. If you succeed, you would be glad that you actually, decided to do what you wanted to do. Now, the next lesson is that, which is like, I think this is our last lesson. Yes, the journey is just beginning. You should know that every year you turn is just a chapter in your book. It's not the end of that book. I don't know. I used to be someone that used to be so apprehensive of birthdays. I used to come and start thinking of all the things that I said I was going to achieve and I did not achieve. I will now be sad. On my birthday, I'll just be so moody. I don't even want anybody to talk to me. It was so bad that I'll either celebrate my birthdays a day before my birthday or a day after my birthday, because I know that on my birthday, I will just sit down and be thinking about my life. But since I changed my perspective and told myself that whatever I didn't achieve in my past year, the next year is giving me an opportunity to hit those targets and even surpass it. It's like when you're reading a good book and you expect something to happen to the character and it has not happened to that character yet in the chapter that you're in. You'll be excited to turn to the next chapter, to know what's going to happen, to know if the character married, to know if the character died, to know if the character decided to do that thing that she's been wanting to do. So apply that same thing to your birthdays. Always enjoy it, always savour it, and know that better is coming. So there's it, guys. 26 lessons I learned being 26. So this is me giving a shout out to every September born out there. If your birthday has passed, happy birthday in arrears. And if your birthday is still coming, happy birthday in advance. You guys are amazing. I love you guys. Let me know your birth date in the comment section, and I would celebrate you. Also, let me know the lesson that you are learning at the current chapter of your life. So don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share to your friends. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.